In life, most of us try to stay honest, work hard, and live by our values. But sometimes, just one small moment of greed, one careless thought, can change everything. Have you ever wondered how a single decision could open the door to success, or close it forever? Today's story is one you should listen to carefully, because it shows how even a good heart can fall if the mind isn't in control. Many years ago, in a quiet town surrounded by hills, there lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was kind, humble, and honest, but life hadn't been easy for him. Each day, he searched for work under the hot sun. He earned just enough to eat, and at night, he went home to a small, empty room, where silence was his only companion. One evening, after another long, hopeless day, Ethan was walking home with a heavy heart. Then, from behind him, he heard a weak voice say, "Excuse me, young man. Can you help me carry something?" Ethan turned around and saw an old traveler standing near the roadside. Beside him were 3 large duffel bags, heavy and covered with dust. "Yes, sir," Ethan said. "I can help." The old man smiled gently. "I'm on my way to the next village. It's a bit far. I can carry 2 of these bags, but the third one is too heavy. If you carry it for me, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Ethan agreed. But as soon as he lifted the bag, he grunted. "This feels really heavy," the old man chuckled. "Yes, it's filled with bronze coins, but don't worry, you'll be rewarded." So they began to walk. The path was long, and the air was still. Ethan noticed the old man kept glancing at him. "Maybe he thinks I'll run away," Ethan thought. Then he reminded himself, "I'm not a thief. I work hard for every coin I earn." Soon, they reached a river. The water was cold and deep. Ethan stepped into it carefully, carrying the heavy bag, but the old man stayed on the other side. "I'm too old to cross with both bags," the man said. "If I try, I'll drown. Can you carry 1 more bag for me?" "I'll give you 3 more gold coins," Ethan nodded. "Of course, but before handing him the bag, the old man said, 'Promise me you won't run away.'" "This bag holds silver coins." Ethan frowned. "Do I really look like a thief to you?" "I don't cheat people for money. Give me the bag." The old man hesitated, then slowly handed it over. Ethan crossed the river again, both bags on his shoulders. Even the thought of silver didn't shake his honesty. After some time, they reached a steep hill. Ethan began climbing slowly, but the old man stood below. "Come on," Ethan called. "You can't stop now." The old man sighed. "I can't climb with this last bag. It's too heavy." "Then give it to me," Ethan said. "I'll carry it too." The old man hesitated again. "This bag holds gold coins. If you run away, I'll never catch you." Ethan was growing tired of being doubted. "I told you already. I'm not that kind of man. I've always lived honestly. I once quit my job because my boss asked me to lie to a customer." The old man studied his face, then nodded slowly. "Very well," he said softly. "Take it, walk ahead, and I'll follow slowly. Wait for me on the other side of the hill." Ethan lifted the last bag and began climbing. His arms trembled under the weight. Halfway up, a thought whispered in his mind. "If I run away now, the old man will never catch me." He shook his head. "No, that's wrong." But the thought came again, stronger this time. "He's old. He doesn't need this money, but I do. I could start a business, buy a house, live the life I've always dreamed of." Ethan hesitated. Then greed took over. He looked down the hill one last time, then turned and ran. He ran as fast as he could until he reached his home, heart pounding, sweat dripping. He dropped the bags on the floor and opened them with shaking hands. But inside, there was no gold, no silver, no bronze, only stones. Confused, Ethan searched the bags and found a small folded note. He opened it and read, "I am the king of this land. I have no heir and no family. I have been searching for an honest man to inherit my kingdom. If you had waited for me, you would have been that man." Ethan's hands trembled as he read those words. He fell to his knees, his heart heavy with regret. He whispered, "All my life, I stayed honest. But one weak thought destroyed everything." This story reminds us how powerful our thoughts can be. Ethan wasn't a bad person. He lost control of a single thought, and that one thought shaped his destiny. There's an old saying, even our worst enemy cannot harm us as much as our own unguarded mind. Every action begins with a thought. Thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become habits, and habits become our future. So if we want to live a peaceful, honest life, we must watch our thoughts carefully. Our minds are like soil. What we plant grows. If we plant greed, we'll harvest regret. But if we plant kindness and honesty, we'll grow peace, purpose, and strength. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and subscribe to Vante, where every story helps you grow your English in your soul. Until next time, be patient, be thankful, and never let one wrong thought lead you astray.